who actually wrote me asking me to talk about it. I just, sometimes I just don't have the energy. You guys send me stuff. I try. You guys know I put out a lot of videos. I try when I'm talking about it. I don't know what I think about that. I haven't seen, so I gotta say that. But just hearing that, it doesn't make me automatically as a fan to him. It makes me wonder first what you say. Second, I know that myself as a fan, Batman Begins, I left with a net. However, something strange happened. I don't know why this happened to me, but I would say a few months after I watched it for the first time, I had an inkling to see it again. And I saw it again. And then I watched it again. And for some reason, it grew on. It really grew on. And it went from that. But this is a good movie. I like it. And yeah, I love it. Dark Knight. Such a shooting Harvey. It's like worked up dark. But you see, he died. It's just weird. I didn't even think he was dead. I was like, okay, not now. Anyway, so, and I love Tim Burton.
Show me a new legend. Zone A captured. Opponent claims Zone C.
At this point. I'll say that.
Opponent claims Zone B.
Everything's told in a specific way, the lighter way, but you see, as you go on light, they were going dark for a little
Cut their momentum. Keep pushing.
Almost 700 That's great and all, but one successful movie isn't going to change the overall picture. And believe me, that picture's the best one.
Kaido's seen enough. It's time to up the challenge. Rise up, The Empress is watching. Show her your might and claim the fortress. claimed the fortress, now hold it.
No, well, set up for a fight. No, but
Your enemies stand between you and me. Take the fortress.
sorry, what made me the most unpopular actress in Hollywood for an hour release.
10 seconds.
That was funny, man, right there.
Defend the fortress like the legionaries of Tora Bottle. The fortress crumbles. Push out into the field and fight for zones. Opponent claims Zone C.
But,
Zone B captured. Zone A captured. 2 zones are yours. Zone B lost. Opponent claims Zone B.
other than the woke stuff that everybody's doing, obviously, Marvel started way back. It starts now, but that's what it is. That's a high number.
5 minutes remain.
Why would you try to catch it instead of run your own?
Zone C captured. 2 zones are yours. Zone A lost. Opponent claims Zone A.
One thing I was taught as a that's the whole thing. It's not like Marvel has they started
All zones abolished. The battlefield. Deploying Scorpion. The fortress's defenses are broken. Now, claim it.
It's like, what is wrong with you? You ain't just
Your enemies stand between you and victory. Take the fortress. Cut their momentum. Keep pushing. Defend the fortress like the legionaries of Tora Bottle. 10 seconds.
Another
3 minutes left. The fortress crumbles. Push out into the field and fight for zone. Opponent claims Zone C.
Okay, girl. And sometimes I think I'm really
Zone A captured.
And then other times I'm like,
Zone B
oh,
captured.
this whole
You
other
have
plan
the
that I draw
advantage.
far
Press
off.
on.
In terms of women, like, you know, women
Zone B lost. Your opponents have nearly won. Show them you won't go quiet. Opponent claims Zone B.
be a fucking stinker that'll bomb harder than the Manhattan Project.
this character.
Guardian fights for as long as they intend to. Find me again when you're ready.
One that got killed in Secret Invasion. Her, you know, Fury's right hand woman. I'm trying to think where it came from. Her, Mantis, Gamora, Nebula, like everybody. I like every single other woman in here more than I like Captain Marvel. And I bet you most fans are like that. There's other ones you could have had, but it's none of them that like, even the fellas, like, not all of them had the charisma of Robert Downey Iron Man. But who could have led? I mean, Captain was led. You know, I think they could have went with Chris Evans, possibly, or Black Panther. God rest his soul, he's still alive. I don't know. But see, but that's still gonna go with.
And is preemptively trying to manage expectations and deflect blame. She knows that this film can't just slide its way into a freshly loomed up marketplace like its predecessor did, where anything with the Marvel logo slapped on it was basically a giant money printing machine. The fact is, superhero movies are having to fight harder and harder to garner the kind of attention that would have been guaranteed a few years ago. There's an almost tangible feeling of weariness and resignation when a new movie gets announced now. Like,
Bill's got a lot of charisma. Now I can't. How am I feeling? Hey man, if they had him continue on the War Machine, they could have had him lead. I mean, I think he could have worked big time. But whatever, you know what?
Like an aging man trying to rouse himself for another long shift
Sharon
at the
Fowler.
same tedious job he's been working for decades. What used to be an exciting event to be savoured has become a kind of dull chore, something to be gotten through out of obligation rather than genuine desire or interest. And it's funny because everyone seems to have their own pet theory for why this happens. Depending on who you talk to, the problem lies in the oversaturation of the market with far too many projects, or the declining creative quality of the movies and TV shows being put out, or the increasing focus on identity politics and activism at the expense of good storytelling, or the arrogance and hostility of the movie studios as things start to go wrong, or the bland and formulaic nature of the films themselves, or even the dreaded superhero fatigue. For me though, I think the truth is a complex combination of all these different factors. I mean, let's start with the last one first, superhero fatigue, or more generally, genre fatigue. As far as I'm concerned, it's very much a real thing, and in the words of King Willie from Predator 2,
it's gonna stop here like that. It stops.
just like every other.
Don't see the demon. Wait. Don't see the demon. You don't see the eyes of the demon. No. I still say that because a lot of movies and series are failing, I don't think it's superhero fatigue. I think it's
Media politics pushed into movies. It's that is what the fatigue is. Just so happens that the movies that have been the most popular for the past few years have been superhero movies, and they've been putting them in the to get that message out to people. And it hasn't been working. Because if you notice, we go see other movies and the same garbage is in there. And we don't end up liking those movies either. So it's woke BS politics shoved in the movie.
Come and gone over the years, movie genres eventually become stale and played out as times change and people move Montague things that happened to the adventure epics of the 1950s, the gritty crime dramas of the 70s, the gung-ho action movies of the 80s, and the comedies of the 90s. Why would you assume it wouldn't happen to the superhero movies that have been with us ever since the 2000s?
Well, it wouldn't happen if they would make the movies right. People get tired of garbage. So if you can start feeding us garbage at some point, we're not going to eat it anymore. It's like, in the cafeteria at school, the lunch is pretty good. Back then, they changed. Matter of fact, when I was growing up, they actually tried to buy and they changed it at one point. It still tastes good. And people still like now it tastes like nothing.
Iron Banner Fortress.
Just like hitting that, all of a sudden, fries are different. They look like the coke, you know what I mean? So it's like, okay, so I don't want the crinkle fry. Where's the smooth long ones like McDonald's? All of a sudden you see them. Season. What? What's the season? What?
Let us see what today's guardians are made of.
All of a sudden there's a hair in there. There's a fly in my nuggets. What are you doing?
Zone C captured.
This wasn't how it was
Opponent
when I
claimed
started.
Zone B. Opponent claimed Zone A.
That's it. Then we start getting out of that. And
That's what I get for not paying attention.
Zone C lost. Opponent claimed Zone C. Zone B captured.
Okay, how it works.
Shit, man, it's like pretty complicated, but I think the answer is probably why. Over-reliance on entire formulas and it's got movies, TV shows, spin-offs, sequels that became almost impossible to keep up with. The hiring of untalented
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Yeah, all of it. Sacrifice for quality. That's I started. Sacrificing quality.
Zone A lost.
But I walk down.
Opponent claimed Zone A. Zone B lost. Opponent claimed Zone B.
Senator, you got to do that.
All zones abolished. Battlefield shift. Deploying Scorpius turrets. The Empress is watching. Show her your might and claim the fortress. Let your enemies hold this advantage. Take the fortress from them.
It's about time we had what's important in our summer. It's been an interesting week. Flat days and ironic self-aware jokes. It's about trying to well, actually,
10 seconds. The fortress is gone. Get back out there. Zone B captured. Opponent claimed Zone A. Opponent claimed Zone C. Captured Zone A. You have the advantage. Press on. Zone B lost. Opponent claimed Zone B. Excellent work. Now let's see how you handle a change in tactics. Rise up, Gunny. I'm calling it. 10 seconds. The Empress is watching. Show her your might and claim the fortress. Let your enemies hold this advantage. Take the fortress. Rest for now.
I got it.
Think. What have you learned?
Not that I don't
from
trust you, Wonder, but okay.
Problem a lot of fans had with the Marvel scene repeatedly. And no, I'm not kidding.
10 seconds.
So what problem you're talking about?
The fortress crumbles. Push out into the field and fight for Zone.
Yeah, right.
But regardless of how the movie does, regardless of whether it is good or it's bad, it's going to fix the problem that a lot of fans have with the MCU right now. And it's going to do it in a big way. That is connectivity, or rather, I should say, big connectivity. Because we have had connectivity in most it's just not on a very large scale. Take Miss Marvel, for example. We connected to Captain Marvel. She is a Captain Officer. We connected to Avengers. They connected to the overall MCU. We just have time to see that it had more huge. The same thing goes for WandaVision. Connected to Multiverse of Madness and stuff like that. But what fans have been missing is that connectivity. The overall huge threat that not to mention basically 2% vegetation. And that hasn't really been addressed in situation.
Iron Banner Fortress. Like the battles of old. Go! Captured Zone C. Opponent claimed Zone A. Opponent claimed Zone B. Zone B. Excellent work. Now let's see how you handle a change in tactics. Eyes up, Guardian. The Empress is watching. Show her your might and claim the fortress. Your enemy stands
Ah,
between
damn
you
it.
and victory. Take the fortress.
Fucking gun, boy.
Cut their momentum. Keep working. Defend the fortress like the legionaries of Torobottle. The fortress is gone. Get back out there. Zone A captured. Press on. Zone B captured. Zone A lost. Opponent claims Zone A. Five minutes. Now, heard her applause. Drop body. Guardian defense. Claim the fortress. Don't let your enemies hold this advantage. Take the fortress from them. Defend the fortress like the legionaries of Torobottle. to the field and fight for zone.
Oh, okay.
Opponent claims zone A. Zone C captured. Zone B. Almost taken this one. Make it. From this defeat. The Iron Banner remembers every outcome. This will be no exception.
Iron Banner Fortress.
Like the battles of old. Go! Opponent claimed Zone C. Zone A captured. Opponent claimed Zone B. show the Empress what Guardian artillery looks like. Capture Zone C. 2 zones yours. Zone A lost. Opponent claimed Zone A. Cut their momentum. Keep pushing. Opponent claimed Zone B.
God damn, bro.
Zone C lost. Opponent claimed Zone C. Excellent work. Now let's see how you handle a change in tactics. Drop pod incoming.
Good.
The Empress is watching. Show her your might and claim the fortress. Don't let your enemies hold this advantage. Take the fortress from them. The fortress is yours. Now defend it. Don't let your enemies hold this advantage. Take the fortress from them. 10 seconds. Defend the fortress like the legionaries of Tora Bottle. The fortress collapses. Back into the flame zone. Capturing Zone B. Opponent claims Zone C. Opponent claims Zone A. Zone B lost. Opponent claims Zone B. Zone A captured. Five minutes remain. Opponent claims Zone B. Excellent work. Now let's see how you handle a change in tactics.
Damn. What's up, bro?
Drop pod incoming. Guardians advance. Claim the fortress. Defend the fortress like the legionaries of Tora Bottle. Just like the legionaries of Tora Bottle. Seconds. Let your enemies hold this advantage. Take the fortress from them. The fortress crumbles. Push out into the field and fight for zones. Zone A captured. 3 minutes left. Opponent claimed Zone C. Opponent claimed Zone B. They've almost taken this one. Make them earn it. No victory today. Defeat only stops you if you let it. The Iron Banner is always open to you. Use everything in your power. Fight and prevail. Opponent claimed Zone C. Zone A captured. The Empress sends her regards. You shattered the fortress's defenses. Now take it as your own. Your enemy stands between you and take the fortress. Claim the fortress. Now hold it. Your enemies stand between you and victory. Take the fortress. The precious resource is wisely. 10 seconds. Defend the fortress like the legionaries of Torobama. Fortress is gone. Get back out there. 5 minutes remaining.
Okay.
Opponent claims Zone B. Opponent claims zone B.
Well, Iron Banner, when it gets out of hand, it gets out of hand, don't it?
Zone A lost. Opponent claims Zone A. Good counter. Now hit them again.
Oh,
You have the Empress's attention.
no, I
Now
don't.
it's time to earn her applause.
I'm playing.
Deploying Scorpion's turrets. Claim the fortress. Defend the fortress like a legionary for a bottle.
I think that's it for the day, people. I got some stuff I gotta do, so I will holler at you guys later. Maybe. Perhaps. We'll see.